nothing is everything, because there are not two. And the whole magic of that is incomprehensible. Nothing being everything doesn't make sense, but that's the reality, and nothing is everything. And that actually means that everything that seems to be happening is actually nothing happening. It's not that there's nothing somewhere in a dark dungeon and then suddenly something happens up here called me happening. They're both one. They are the one. And so that gives the whole of what seems to be happening an amazing sort of freedom, because nothing, what is happening is nothing. It has no principles. It has no purpose. It has no meaning at all. It is just happening, which is no thing happening. And that gives it tremendous freedom. There's a huge sense of freedom in that. And it's immeasurable. It's totally immeasurable, and it can't be known. Or so, in a sense, there can't be an answer to what is nothing, because it's incomprehensible. Nothing is everything. And I do often say at meetings, well, there's nothing happening. I often say that, and people who are still in the dualistic dream would look at that and say, well, how can you say there's nothing happening? I can see you talking, so you seem to be happening to me, because they've divided the one into two: the nothing, which is everything, and the what is happening, and which is also everything. And then what's interesting is that some people collapse. Their whole sense of being an individual, a separate individual, collapses, and there isn't anything left. There's no separation. There's no dualism left at all. And then they ring me up and say to me, Tony, I now realise what you mean when you say there's nothing happening. Before, I thought that was strange. I didn't understand it. Now, it isn't that I understand it, but it is. Now that there is no one, it's absolutely obvious there's nothing happening. So nothing is everything.